Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Liz and I'm back with another video for you guys. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's a new tag going around YouTube and it's called My High School Tag. Have you guys seen that? Well, anyway, it's open to everyone. It's no particular person is tagged. Everyone is tagged. So I thought that I would participate and share some of my answers with you. So there are a list of 10 questions and I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right, question number 1. What were you like? I was quiet, kind of shy, and reserved. That's what a lot of my friends say. They say, yeah, you were, because I asked them, what was I like? You know, when we talk now, they'll say, yeah, you were kind of reserved. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I was, and I'm still a little bit reserved, but you know, I've managed to branch out a little bit more. But I was pretty much quiet, but I enjoyed being around my friends. I enjoyed getting together in groups and having group discussions and things like that. I enjoyed my dancing. I was a dancer, yes, ballet, modern dance, tap, ballet, all you name it. So I pretty much would hang around dancers because, you know, we'd have our certain walk with our feet kind of like open like this. I don't know if you've seen professional dancers like that walk that way, but yeah, so I tried to fit in with some of my high school friends. All right, question number 2. What was your favorite subject in high school? My favorite subject was English and, let me see, yeah, English. I can't say PE because when I was in high school, I didn't have PE. I didn't take PE. So I would have to say English and writing composition because I love writing, you guys. I love to write. You know, I should have become a writer, but I didn't. But yeah, English. It was just something about English I just love, and I think it's just because I like to write. And in that English class, we did a lot of writing. You know, like I said, composition writing. So, English. All right, question number 3. Who was your favorite teacher? I have more than one favorite teacher. One favorite teacher that I'll think of, she's no longer here. She died last year that I found out, and her name was Tanita Kelly, Miss Kelly. Yeah, Miss Kelly she was a wonderful teacher. You know, what can I say? She was just one of the best. She was a very fair teacher. She was a very fun teacher, and everybody really liked her. So I'd have to say Tanita Kelly. All right, question number 4. Have you ever had detention? Yes or no, and why? No, I've never had detention. I was kind of like one of those, you know, I'm not going to say I was, but this is what friends have told me. I was kind of like the goody good two shoe girl. You know, I hated to have that told to me. I was like, no, I'm not goody good two shoes. No, it's just that my mother raised me right. You know, and if I were to do something wrong, my behind was gonna get it. You know what I mean? So I was always afraid to do wrong, even though, yeah, I made mistakes. Who doesn't? You know, but I've never had detention. I would have been afraid to have detention. My gosh. I mean, just to think what would have happened when I got home. And you would think, well, you're in high school, your mother's gonna tear you behind up in high school. Some do, you know, some do. I don't know if my mother would have, but I didn't want to find out. So I would have to say no, I have never had detention. I think I was just afraid of getting in trouble. You know, I wanted to do the right thing. So I like that question. All right, number 5. What was the worst thing you did in high school? I didn't do anything really bad, but I'm gonna have to say this one thing. During lunch, me and my friends, you know, we got our passes to go off to eat lunch, and they wanted to go to the movie theater. So I was feeling like, I don't know if I should do this. You know, I'm like, well, just for a few minutes. We went, sat down in the movie, and then I just started feeling guilty. You know, I was like, oh my gosh, if my mother finds out, I'm gonna be in trouble. And I just could not sit there knowing that I'm supposed to be in class. So I told my friends, I said, you know what, you guys, bye-bye, I'm sorry, I got to go. And they were like, oh no, come back, Liz, just stay a little longer. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go. I do not want to get in trouble. I was more afraid of what would happen than them talking about me, you know, and laughing about it. I didn't really care what they thought. I was just wondering if I was gonna get in trouble. Was security going to see me and, you know, give me detention? So that's what I did. And that's not like, it's bad, but I won't say it's real bad, but I would have to say that's the worst that I've done. All right. Question number 6. What is your favorite memory of high school? Oh wow, you know what? I loved high school. I absolutely loved high school. High school was, I had the most wonderful years, 3 years in high school. It was just, we had so much fun. All of my friends, we were not the kind of kids that were immature. We were very mature. I mean, we were almost like grown-ups. You know, we acted grown. We respected one another, and we would also do shows. You know, I was in the drama department, so we did plays and things like that, and I was a dancer, so I would do dance parts, you know, and in our plays, and we just had a good time. Everyone, it was almost like we were family. You know, I was part of the magnet program, and the magnet program of my high school was performing arts. So I was involved in performing arts, and we just had so much fun with the rehearsals and the way we carried on with one another. We were just family. So I have to say that is my favorite memory of high school, just being with my friends. And even now, most of us from my high school, we're on Facebook and Instagram, and we communicate with one another very often. You know, there's times that some of them got together, you know, even just because, not because of a reunion or anything, just because you want to get together. Now, I have not had that opportunity. I had the opportunity, but it wasn't that easy for me to go because of my situations that I was dealing with at that time, so I missed out. But we all stay in good communication with one another. We talk, we're always liking and commenting on each other's posts and things like that. I mean, I still feel part of them, you know, even though we're grown and old now. But anyway, but I miss high school. I loved high school. Anyway, describe your prom night. This is number 7. Describe your prom night. My prom night, it was not the best, unfortunately, but I at least made it to my prom. You guys, I developed pre-pneumonia just before prom, like maybe, I'm not sure, about a week before the prom. I developed pre-pneumonia, and I really shouldn't have been nowhere. I should have stayed my behind in that bed because I was extremely sick. And the only way I could go, I had to take this medication that I asked the doctor to give me. I asked him, could he give me something strong enough to take the sick feeling out of my stomach, because that was part of my symptoms. And I told him, I said, if you can give me something strong enough for that, I think I can make it. I did not eat my dinner that they served. I mean, they served a delicious meal. Everybody was sitting at the table enjoying the food, and I'm sitting there like I couldn't eat it, and I couldn't even drink hardly any water. I mean, I was sick, you know, but you know what? I had makeup on. I was looking all glammed out. You couldn't even tell that anything was wrong with me, but inside I was feeling bad. And I had a relapse when I got home, I should say. I had a relapse. Yeah, I was sicker. than before I went. So, but before that, I still had fun and enjoyed getting dressed in my beautiful prom dress. You know, my colors were red and white, and the flower that I had on me, my hair was all done nice. So I felt very beautiful. I mean, I felt really nice. I was happy to go, even though I wasn't feeling my best, but I still enjoyed some parts of it. I still tried to get up and at least do a few dances, even though I would sweat or start coughing and had to sit down. You know, I still tried to make the best of it. I was able to take my pictures. So, you know, that pretty much describes my prom night. I mean, it was just okay. All right, question number 8. Did you this question, I don't know about this one. Did you graduate? If so, what year? Yes, I did graduate. But I'm sorry guys, I'm not gonna tell you the year. You guys forgive me. I'm just that type of lady that does not like to disclose my age, because if I give you the year, then you will figure out my age, and I'm just that kind of person that just doesn't like to talk about how old I am. Anybody can look at me and pretty much think they know my age, but you don't really know, because looks can be deceiving. But I'm sorry guys, I'm not gonna give that answer. Sorry, I feel bad for not answering that for you guys, so forgive me you guys, please. But anyway, I did graduate though. Yes I did. I did get my diploma. Yes I did. So it was somewhere in the 1900s. That's all I'm gonna say. I know most of us graduated in the 1900s, but that's all I'm gonna say. Sorry. All right, moving right along. Question number 9. We're almost there. What would you change? Of high school, I would change the fact that I got sick. You know, if I didn't get sick, you know, things would be a lot better. I would be able to enjoy my prom much better. As far as being in school and everything was almost picture perfect. I had no problems in high school, absolutely none. So there's nothing that I would change based on school, just to have had a better prom. I think that would have made the difference in everything. All right, last question. What would you tell your high school self? Oh, a lot of things. I would probably tell my high school self to stop thinking that you're going to get somebody else's guy. There was a guy that one of my friends was dating, and I liked him too, and I wanted him too, and knowing that I could not have him. So I would tell myself, leave it alone, let her have her guy, and you just deal with what you have, you know. That's one thing I would tell myself. Another thing I would probably say to myself is to work harder, because I wasn't that good in math, and I struggled a lot in math. I would probably tell myself to do better. I would probably tell myself that you can do it. You know, just kind of pump myself up more and encourage myself to do better, you know, because I didn't like math, and you know what they say, kids who don't really like a particular subject, you don't really do your best in the subject. And I did not do my 100% best, but I just did okay just to get by, you know what I mean? So I would probably tell myself to do better and pump myself up, and you can do it, you know. So that's it. That's all the questions, all 10 questions, you guys. If you guys are interested in this tag, I will go ahead and put all of the questions in the description box. So just make sure you check that out, and I'll have it all listed for you guys. All right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the tag, and I hope that you guys will do it too. So I tag everyone as well. There's no particular person. I'm tagging everyone who wants to participate. So if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, and I would love to have you as a part of the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, you guys have an awesome day. Talk to you later. Bye.